Hello and welcome once again to our nursery here at Longlands Primary School. Today I'm going to talk to you about one of our prime areas, which is personal, social and emotional development, which we refer to as PSE. This is one of the very important areas that lays a foundation for our children, and a lot of the development builds on this. It breaks down into three smaller areas. One of those areas is the building relationships. And within our nursery we work on friendship groups, we work on circle time activities, so we do things where we get the children to be involved in sharing games, taking turns, literally waiting for their turn to come around. Children of this age find it quite difficult, but this is something that if you start young enough and you get them used to sharing, it could be a game you play at home, you could be doing my turn, your turn, and then doing those sorts of things, so those children become used to that as the norm. We also have lots of activities where we'll play in the role play areas, for example, and we'll have different activities out. The children can get involved and we encourage them to take turns within that situation, so the resources that are there are borrowed and lent to each other, so that they get the understanding that actually not everything in nursery belongs to them, and it all is for everybody to use. Another area is about the self-control, self-awareness, and that involves all those little things about who they are, about hand washing, about a little bit about rules and following the boundaries within the nursery. This is also about following instructions. So if somebody says, right, it's time for tidy up time, those children are given a 5-minute warning, so that when they're playing they know that they've got a little breakdown time before they have to completely stop and then tidy up. Some children find this a struggle. Sometimes we sing a song, sometimes we have music, sometimes we give them that warning and we assist them to start tidying up so that we're all doing it together and they can see that that's the end process. It's also about knowing what's right and wrong, knowing the boundaries within the setting, and utilising the facilities and things properly, knowing that risk assessment, knowing what's safe and where to go and dangers and all those things, that's all encompassed within that self-awareness. It's also about their feelings. A lot of children come in and at this age they're learning about how they feel, they're learning about how others feel and how to empathise with others. Sometimes they get really upset because they don't understand the situation, or they see it that was my toy, or that's my turn and I want it. And actually those are things that we help them with. So we will do activities and games where we have like a feelings tree, we talk about our feelings, we pull faces, we look in mirrors, and we play lots of games where we talk about how somebody might be feeling or how we can make them feel better. So those children start to understand the bigger picture, that life is not just about them, it's about all those other children as well. And then there's the area where we work hard to become a group, together, so they have a sense of belonging. They understand which group they belong to, they understand the friendship group within that group. They start going and talking to the adults, they make relationships with the adults, and they become understanding that actually I need some support, I need some help with dressing, I need some help to put my coat on. I'll go and speak to one of the teachers who knows me well, who I feel confident with. We build that confidence. When they come through the nursery, we might start off a few days in, they might get a bit upset because they're realising that actually they're going to come here often. They have a cuddle as they come through the door. We take them to one side and we spend some extra time with them, getting them settled. Parents have an opportunity to have an induction, so they will come with their children. They will spend an hour or so playing with them, and when we feel ready the parents can leave, and the child then has a slow induction into their sessions of hopefully the 15 hours that they're entitled to.